Gonna try and film this without falling over. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. First things first, right? Got a bit of a bone to pick. A lot of people who are watching these videos aren't subscribed to the channel. Now, if you're one of those people, shame on you. I'm kidding, but it would really help if you did subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the videos. This video has been requested quite a few times now, and I thought, you know what, it's really important. It's a really important one, this. In a previous video where I did 5 reasons to buy a Mark 7 Transit Sport, I did mention that they were very sought after, these vehicles, and that's a good thing, you know. It's good that everyone wants one. It means that if you've got one, you're cool as out, really, aren't you? But with them being so sought after, there's a downside to that, isn't there? And that is that these vans tend to go missing quite a lot. They get nicked, they get chawed, taxed, stolen, robbed, whatever you want to call it, they go missing. Sometimes it's the van as a whole. Sometimes they're just gone. They want your whole van. Sometimes they just want the wheels. Sometimes they just want a bumper. You know, when I keep seeing that the Ford Transit is like the Rolls Royce of the van world. Like, nobody's yet to prove us wrong. Like, this is why these vans go missing. They are the backbone of the UK. The most luxurious, sportiest that there is out there. Ford, if you're watching and you want to give us a job or you want to work with us, I'm your man. I'm your man. If you've got a Ford Transit, I'm your man. It was always a concern of mine that these vans do go missing a lot. I mean, I knew that, but I thought, you know what, it'll not happen to me because I'm switched on up there and I know all the things to keep it safe. But if you've just bought yours and you're not sure what you need to be doing to keep it safe, that's what we're going to run through today, because the last thing that I want to happen is for anyone to get their beloved Ford Transit stolen. As you can see behind us as well, it's bloody snowing, which is why I'm back sitting in the van, because it's about -9 degrees outside. I've got 3 hoodies on, a jacket. I fell over twice on the way to the van. What a way to start the day. But we're here. First of all, I feel like we should talk about some of the things that you can do, like if you've just get in the van, like now, stuff you can go and get to just help protect it pretty much, you know, as soon as possible. First one being the all-important Disklok. Now, it might seem like a simple feature that somebody can maybe bypass or get around, but you know what? It's more of the fact that it's such an inconvenience to have on that it's a deterrent more than anything. Like if I was a van thief, if that's what you want to call them, and I went in to look at a Transit and I look through the window and I'm like this, and I turn to me pal and I go, oh, this is no good, this one. He's got one of them stupid van Disklok things on, man. That's going to be a nightmare to get off. We're going to need a grinder or like big tools and that. It's going to be noisy. No, we can't do this. However, we'll go to the next one. We'll try the next one. So in my opinion, a Disklok's definitely worth having. It takes you like a couple of seconds to put it on and off. You just put it on the seat or in the back or wherever. The next thing that I want to mention is the pedal box. Now, my dad got me this pedal box. I always joke about it that it's a bit of a pain, because when I get in the van, you've got to take the pedal box out, unscrew it, put it there, take the key out, and do you know what I mean? It takes a few seconds to get all this gear off before I can actually go anywhere. And I always joke about like, if he's like, quickly move your van, and I'm like, yeah, I'll quickly move it, yep, no bother. And then I'm in the van for 2 or 3 minutes taking all the bits off. But anyways, pedal box, great idea. You can't get to any of the pedals. Anybody who's even looking through the window, that bloke who was looking at your Disklok, he's going to be sick of his life, him. He's going to look through the window and going, Jesus, this one's got a Disklok on. Look, this one's got a Disklok on and a pedal box. Nah, there was no chance of getting into this. Didn't even bother looking. Get on the next one. And obviously, they're a bit of a pain. That is heavy. It's a heavy bit of kit, that pedal box, and so is the Disklok, in all honesty. And if I was trying, I don't know how I'd get them off. You need a grinder, you need something big, noisy. If you wanted to know as well, this Disklok that I've got on here is a small one, so it's a 39cm Disklok. in case you wanted to go and get one or a different make yourself. So the majority of these things that I'm going to be listing, I'm going to get some links for you guys for as well, just to make it a little bit more convenient. So if you do want to get yourself one, make sure you have a look in the description, click on the link, and that should take you straight to the page. One of the things that people seem to love is the alloy wheels. Now there's not many that you can get for a Ford Transit, so you either go with these ones that I've got on mine, which are the MS Design 18-inch alloy wheels. They come standard on the Transit Sport models, or people go for an aftermarket wheel, which is what my dad's got on, just to make it look a little bit different. It's generally the MSRT look to the alloys. That seems to be the more popular one. Doesn't matter anyways what wheels you've got. If you have alloy wheels on your vehicle, they're genuinely at risk if you've got a Transit, because everybody wants them. Now, one easy thing you can do to stop these alloy wheels going missing is put lock and wheel nuts on. Lock and wheel nuts has been proven not to stop people nicking them. I had a BMW outside the house and I woke up and it was on wooden chocks. So here's Cosway Dad, I think it was last year or a little while ago, just basically explaining, with a little bit of comedy in it, that alloy wheels can be taken off with lock and wheel nuts on.
You need a socket, a ratchet extension, you need Percy,
Tapping stick.
you gently tap it on, you get your bolt, and there's your lock and wheel nut.
Great explanation there, Cosway Dad. Fantastic. Educated us all. Stuff that you might need to look into to keep the van safe. I would definitely recommend getting a tracker. That way, if your van decides to go walkabouts, you know exactly where it is. There's a load of different companies that make trackers. There's a load of different companies that install trackers. Now, there is a company that I would recommend to do this, Bassmechanix in the northeast. They're based in Cramlington. If you're from this area, get in touch with them. I'll leave their link in the description down below. They looked after pretty much both of these vans. I've known them for a very long time, and I would highly recommend anybody to go there if they had any issues with the security side of things. The lads at Bassmechanix will talk you through this a lot better than I will. These tracking devices that you put in the vans, you can do something called like geo-fencing, I believe, where you can actually say you drop it off somewhere, like, you know, at a garage or something like that to get some work done. You can actually set an area where that van is, and if it leaves that area, they'll ring you and they'll be like, Nathan, somebody's messing about in your van, flying up and down the road. There's also something called a ghost, which can be fitted to a majority of vehicles, where in order to start the vehicle you actually have to input some sort of code or sequence of buttons, or, you know, different bits and bobs that's in your van in order to be able to start the van, and only you would know this. Again, go and check out the guys at Bassmechanix. They have full in-depth videos on this, a lot more knowledge on the whole thing than I have. I don't need to know how to use it and how it all works. I just need to know it's on me van. Another thing which they do, which I think is really cool, which can be fitted on any vehicle, like a, you know, a modified vehicle, your van, your Ferrari, whatever, is that you can set things up like a proximity sensor, which means that anyone gets within a certain distance of your van, say they're going to like peer through the window or something like that, it basically sets an alarm off. So it'll warn them and it'll go beep when somebody gets too close to your van. Now that, in my opinion, is really cool. Again, it's a preventative. It's going to stop the initial, like somebody trying to bray on your window, or somebody, you know, knocking your wing mirror or dinting your door. A tilt sensor. So this is a really good one, because this brings us back to the wheels. Now, say for instance somebody's trying to jack the van up to take the wheels off, your MSRT wheels or your MS Design wheels. They're trying to jack it up, boom, as soon as they jack the van up and it's off level, tilt sensor knows and it starts the alarm off straight away. Luckily for you, you've just kept your alloy wheels on your van. A glass brake sensor, this is a good one. say for instance somebody does try to pop the window to get in your van, whether that's to nick the van or steal something that's inside the van. Maybe it's like a phone or your radio system that you've got in, or maybe you've got some nice flowery cushions that's on your passenger seat that's caught the burglar's eye. I don't know. If anything, like a metal object, like say for instance a screwdriver or a metal bar like an iron bar, if something hits that window and it sends that certain vibration through the glass, the alarm goes off instantly, so they don't even get to smash the window first time. It just goes off. If somebody even taps like a pound coin or something, you know, aggressively on the window, it'll go off. So although the transits themselves already have deadlocks on the doors, what my dad's done is he's added an extra layer of security and he's actually put his own deadlocks in. So not only has he got the security of the van, so he's got all that stuff that we've just listed, he's got his own locks on there with his own key that have to be opened and shut manually. Now I don't know a lot about these locks. I know they're very good because he wouldn't have put them on his van if he didn't think they were A-star. There's certain ways, and you know, these people that steal vans are very good at it, or steal anything in fact, are very good at stuff like this. And there's certain ways that they know how to do it. And if I remember hearing him rightly, I think that he did say that because of where these deadlocks are and how they actually work, there's no way that you can actually get to them via like a grinder through like a certain groove in the van and stuff like that. Now I'm just going through all this stuff because it's stuff that me and Coswee Dad have been through ourselves. We wanted to make our vans as secure as possible because, you know, you don't want to make something and put all that time and effort into something to then have somebody else just come along and just take it from you. Do you know what I mean? And when you've made something that's special to yourself, you know, it's got your own bit of personality in it, your own bit of character, it's got your ideas in, and then somebody takes that away from you, sometimes you just can't replace that. Do you know what I mean? And although it's only a van and it's only money and stuff like that at the end of the day, there's certain little bits, you know, sentimental bits maybe that you can't get back. So if I can help anybody out and try and help you guys out, if you have bought a new vehicle even, or if it is a transit, then hopefully this video has given you a few ideas as to how you can keep your van a lot safer and just try and prevent it from getting stolen or damaged in any way whatsoever. Remember to subscribe as well if you're not already subscribed. There's plenty more videos coming. I'm trying to get them out as consistently as possible for you lot. Make sure you check out Bassmechanix as well. Their link will be in the description down below. Drop them a message if you've got any questions about anything that we've just discussed today, and I'm sure they'll be able to hook you up or at least give you some good advice. If this has helped you out or you feel like this would help somebody else out, please leave a like as well. It really does help. And also leave a comment down below, let me know some feedback. I might have missed some stuff out, generally happens, I'm human. So leave a comment down below, let me know if you've got any ideas just to keep your van safe and how you thought this video went. Have a fantastic rest of your day guys, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.